AITA for not being happy about becoming an uncle. My wife 38F has a younger brother 34M. Has clearly the family's golden boy who can do no wrong, but to be fair, he's a good guy. He has a girlfriend, also a really nice person, and they moved in together last year. Now my wife and I had always wanted to have kids. Unfortunately, around 4 years ago, she was diagnosed with cancer. Thankfully, she's now in total remission, but the therapies she went through mean we can't even try to have kids anymore. Considering her age, it's unlikely we ever will. About a month ago, we were invited by her parents for lunch with her brother and his girlfriend. Sadly, the evening before, my wife became ill. She's still very fragile, so we had to cancel. They rescheduled for 2 weeks later, but once again, she came down with a high fever that morning, and we couldn't make it. For some reason, everyone seemed really upset about us missing these meals. Her brother even asked me if I thought it was just stress making her sick and not an actual illness. I got a bit annoyed, explained that her fever was very real, and ended the conversation. Finally, yesterday, we managed to make it to the family dinner. At the end of the meal, they told us they had a gift for us and wanted to record our reaction on their phones. Inside the package was a pregnancy test. My wife immediately started ugly crying, saying it was from happiness, and spent a few minutes hugging and crying with the soon-to-be mom. Meanwhile, I went through a whirlwind of emotions, happiness for them, regret, and a deep pain for my wife. Then my brother-in-law made a comment. He said something along the lines of, "Now you know why I was so upset about you skipping the dinners." To which I, in a less than pleasant tone, replied that they could have just called us instead of making such a big scene about it. The room fell silent, and everyone looked shocked and unsure of how to react. My wife started feeling unwell again. She actually developed a fever, so we left. Now, I know I probably should apologize to them, but at the same time, I can't help but feel upset that no one, not even her mother, considered how something like this might be a deeply emotional and stressful moment for my wife. I know they have every right to be happy, and we should feel happy for them, but I still feel conflicted. So, discuss in the comments section below, and I'll pin the most upvoted comment. And don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel to hear more stories animated and read by AI.